how do you set up your space for success? Like how to set up your space that way you can be productive, and it's gonna give cues that'll be like, oh, that's gonna prompt that good habit that you're trying to do, you know? You know, in all those productivity videos where it's like, set up your environment so it makes you be better, you know? So that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys, how I do that and which things have worked for me so far. And my room is kind of messy too right now, so we're gonna clean my room and we're gonna be showing you guys how I do it. First things first, I need to make my bed right now because it is like, I have my clean sheets on there. Is that better? I bet that's what I want. Anyways, the first thing that I have that makes, you know, making your bed in the morning is literally so important, and it like sets up your whole entire day basically. And what I actually have for my bed sheets is I have a zip up bedding, so that way I don't have to haggle with all the pillows and whatever, what matches, what doesn't, and all this other stuff. So I literally just have a zip up bedding thing. So even if it's time to wash my bedding, I could just like take out the sheet. This is my sheet. It zips up straight into my bedding. I'm probably gonna show you guys a close up right now, but this makes it super easy for me to make my bed or even change my sheets. So I could just literally just take it up, like unzip it, throw it into the laundry, and zip it back up. And it makes it really convenient, and making my bed literally takes me less than a minute in the morning. So it's kind of like that one check mark, first thing of the day, and I already have my good habit, number one. How it is, there's a little zipper here, so you just put this in here. I could literally just do it with one hand. Zipper, you just go like this, and you already zipped up your whole entire bedding, and that took less than 30 seconds. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look to how my side of the bed, how my setup is right here. So this is kind of what it looks like right now. So this is the side that I sleep on, and this has my prayer board, some Bible verses, and then I have some, like, I can write like prayers, and I just put them in here. I kind of seal it so nobody like touches it. But then I have this basket right here next to my bed. So see right here, I have note cards right here. So if I want to write a prayer, pray about something or some space for someone, I write a note on one of these and I put it into whatever category it goes into. I put my charger over there. That way I have to charge my phone overnight over there. So in this basket, I have a book that I'm reading right now. I have a jar of like just notes and memories and accomplishments that I have that I'm planning to read at the end of this year. So it's like a nice thing. If something happens interesting, I just write it down, put it in here. I also have my journal in here. I always forget to journal, so because it's really close to my bed, I could just journal. I always keep a pen in here, a highlighter, and a pen. I can't find it, but also I can read it. And I have a little booklet. You just clip onto the book like this, turn it on right here, and that's it. And I have my book on it here. And also I have this like book where I just write down notes from like books that I read, self-improvement. So this are all my notes so far. But right now I'm reading the book 48 Laws of Power, and I write down every like law and everything that I learned about law in this, or what I want to remember. And these are my magazines also. If I get bored, like if I run out of my books, whatever, I can read a magazine here. And I have two lights here, actually, one and then another light black one. Alright, this is my like bedding area. This law, because I like to put my phone actually into this book right here, and I actually cut out like a space exactly for my phone that fits exactly my phone. And I just put my phone right here, and I put it right here on the bookshelf. So when I wake up in the morning, and I go to reach my phone, I look over. See, this is like similar colors. That way, sometimes I'll reach over to my Bible and I'm like, wait, I should probably read my Bible before I get my phone. So that's why it prompts me to read my Bible in the morning. And if you think like, oh, like, but I have more. I actually have bought this little physical alarm that I turn on every single day, and it wakes me up, and I don't have to reach my phone like immediately in the morning. So that also helps me to not scroll in the morning. And keeping charger right here. I charge my phone to my phone into the phone gel that I made. So that helps out a lot too. Also, on that note, I have some of my accomplishments. Like I made it to the honor roll, and then I graduated high school with my high school diploma. Another like my little like GPA that I had, and then my certificate of baptism. So that's what I have there. I also always forget to put on my jewelry, and I love wearing jewelry. So it's always inside that I can just grab it and go. Also, another thing that I have on this table, I have this. I made it to top 10 of the Bible Bee. I think I made it place 4, I think. So I have that in there too. Just some cute little things. These are my blue light glasses, so I don't forget to wear them. And then I also have my guitar right here. You know, like if you play an instrument, like you have to have your instrument out in the open, because that way you're gonna look at it. Oh, I haven't practiced today. I should go practice it right now. But for example, because I used to have my guitar in a case under my bed, and of course I never played my guitar because I would forget. So since I bought this hook little thing and I hung it up, now I have it just like that. Straight from this side, we just go over here. I have this brain dump thing. So when I have just like, if I have any notes or something, or if I'm thinking about something, or I write down just random like to-do lists or whatever, and then I replace it. When it gets too full, I'm just gonna. So that's what I have for that. And then I also, another thing that's like a bad habit that I'm trying to get rid of is, you know how you look into your closet and there's like nothing there because everything's folded, and you completely forget that you have pieces, like different like pieces of clothing. You forget that you have them because they're all buried under a lot of other stuff. So I actually went every single top, dress, sweater that I have. So I have all of them hanging here. And my jeans, I have them in a way so I can see everything that I have. Same thing with my shoes. They're all like in open so I can see everything that I have. And my PJs are all over there. And my PJs, leggings, legging shorts, all my shirts and like mini skirts are over there too. And I just have my essential things here. And this just has my swimsuits and stuff and my swimsuit cover up. I was like about it, I just literally like church right now. Who cares? Another thing that I have set up in my room is that empty shelf right there. I put there all of my laundry there. I have a basket in my room that I would put laundry in, and I would always forget about it. So the laundry basket would just grow. Or before I had a laundry basket, I would just put it all on my chair. Put it on this chair here, and then I would just have piles of clothes everywhere. And then slowly, like the clothes monster would literally grow and eat the whole entire room. So yeah. So since I have like, I opened up that shelf over there and I just put all my laundry in there. If it gets like more than one load, it will literally just fall off. No matter how much stuff it in there, it's just gonna fall off. And that way it keeps me remembering like, oh yeah, I have one load there already. I need to already do it. At least to pull out like, I don't know, the heavy or the lights. And leave the lights there and then put all the heavy stuff into the laundry. Just to keep that like, you know, area clean and maintained. Especially if there's like clothes stuff in it, it just looks messy. And it just starts falling off from the shelf. So I just have that there to just remind me to do my laundry. So that way every time I reach into my closet to grab something, I see my laundry there. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do my laundry. And it kind of keeps me more accountable and because I don't want things to smell there too, because it's open. And if it starts smelling there, like the whole room is gonna smell. Whether if I have it in a basket, then the smell is gonna take longer to contaminate the room, I guess. So it's kind of like out in the open. This also helps me a lot. Dresser. Moving on to the dresser. My kitty's right here. But anyways, I always reach right here for my deodorant because I'm using a aluminum free deodorant right now, and it actually works really well. And I have like my where is it? I keep my perfume out here because I always forget to put on perfume. So I have the perfume like right there. And then also have Vaseline and some hand lotions because I always forget to put on lotion. My hands are always dry. And then I have some like other medical stuff. For example, this is a toothache thing because my braces hurt a lot. So I have this right here, easy to reach. So what I have right here is this first drawer is my makeup and hair stuff. So this is my hair like curler, I guess. This is all my rubber bands, clips, scrunchies. This is just kind of random stuff. Just some nail polish remover, things like that. And then I have most of my makeup in here. Some of it is like kind of all over the place, but I have all my makeup in this bag here, so it's super easy. I have some brushes in here, nail polish remover, some of my other deodorants, because that's my new main one. But these are some of my other ones that I like. I really like this one too. It works pretty good. It smells really good too. And these are like same versions except for like different like scents. And then there's some pain pills that I have in here just in case if I'm cramping too hard or something. So that's most of my. And then I also have little Jesus right here, peeking out right here. I actually have 3 mini Jesuses here. So that's one. The second one is right there with the little red orange stash. And then this one right here is blue. It actually helps me remember, like, you know what, like, I shouldn't be doing things or saying things or texting things that, you know, because Jesus is watching me at all times. So I have that on my own, kind of like a little reminder. A Bible verse right there and right there, right above my mirror. This is my, like, daily planner. My daily planner. And I have all my, I like to set up my, like, goals for the month on here. And then I also make my notes on here and then, like, everything. And then I write my daily to-do list. So plan out my day. And then I always have my planner on the side of the table. That way, when I wake up to grab my Bible or even to reach my phone or to turn off my alarm clock, I immediately see my plan. I'm like, oh, this is what I need to be doing today. So that way it kind of keeps my mind also on track and more focused on the things that I want accomplished. The other thing that I do is I always fill up a glass full of water. Like, before I go to bed, I fill up a glass full of water and I put it right here on the table. So when I go to turn off my alarm, I turn off my alarm and immediately drink a cup of water. And while I'm drinking water, I can, like, while I don't have anything to read, I'm gonna read my plan for that day, and then it keeps me focused and sharp and doing the things that I want to be doing instead of just scrolling all day. So, and I do notice sometimes I do, like, carry my charger from over there to my next to my bed so I can scroll in bed, which is, like, really bad. Or sometimes I'll forget to put my phone into phone jail, and that, like, kind of throws off my entire day. That's kind of like my step one in my, like, routine is I put my phone into the phone jail and I plan out the next day and then I go to bed. I try to keep my evening routine, like, very, very simple, because if it's complicated, nobody's gonna do it. Like, I try to just keep it, like, consistent. Like, whatever I do, like, that's the things that I do. Even though I go to sleep sometimes really late or wake up really late, I still have those things, like, set up for me to be successful in what I'm doing. And the last thing is these shades. I cannot sleep if there even is a sliver of light in the room. Got these shades and they are completely blackout. Like, it blocks out the whole room. Not even a sliver of light comes in through that. Like, I even show it to people when they come over to my house and they're always shocked, like, bro, like, that's crazy. It's covered up literally everything. So yeah, and I also have this, like, film on, see, like, it just goes out straight to the street, like my window. So I have, like, film. Maybe you can see the bubbles maybe a little bit because it's a little bit crooked. But I have this film on my, like, a privacy film. So that way it just keeps me more, like, my room more, I guess, secluded and more private. And that way not just every stranger that's gonna walk by is gonna see me changing here or sleeping or just doing whatever, you know? It's kind of keeping it more, like, of my privacy. The thing that I have on my phone is an app called Stay Free. I've talked about this in my other video over here. Go watch that. It's pretty good. But in that video, I was talking about all the limitations that I have put on my phone and all the time limits. And on Sunday, I block out all my entertainment apps so I can just focus on resting and on my relationship with God and focusing in church. That does also help a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I have set up for now, and that's what works for me for now. Maybe one day maybe even tomorrow I'm gonna add more things to my system to make it more successful. And because you cannot rely on motivation alone to do things to succeed, because motivation is gonna die. Even with discipline, like, to be so disciplined, so consistent, it's hard. If you don't have a good system set up, it's really hard to focus. It's really hard to stay creative. It's really hard. So those are my so far things that I have set up. Hopefully you got some ideas from this, and have a good day.